Hi guys, welcome to another home calisthenics video. Now today I'm at the park and I'm going to show you a shoulder workout. You don't need any weights, just complete front, side and rear shoulders. Do it at home, do it at the park. So let's get straight into it. Now the first exercise, this one's optional. It's kind of a warm-up. If you're at an intermediate level, you want to do this. We're going to do handstand from a press position. Just hold as long as you can, okay? So I'll give an example. Okay, so that's the first one. Now, if you're not comfortable doing this, I still recommend you start practicing these as they're a great shoulder workout. So if you're not comfortable doing it in an open space, have a wall or a tree about a meter behind you. So if you do fall back, you've got a safety net and you don't have that fear of falling over onto your back or your head. Now, the second exercise, we're gonna do reps. Now, again, if you're a beginner and you can't do handstands against the wall, just do an isometric hold, which is where you hold as long as possible, as follows. So we're going to start about a foot from the wall or the tree, whatever you're using. I always like to work out at the park with good weather, so I'm using a tree. And if you're a beginner, just do a hold. If you're at an intermediate advanced level, do push-ups. So we're going to start facing the tree and we're just going to kick up. Now, if you can't kick up, you don't have the strength, get a friend, a partner, family member to help pull you up against the wall at home. And just hold as long as you can. So hold as long as you can. Now, what I recommend you doing is do probably 3 to 4 sets of these. Do it once, as long as you can. Have a timer so you have a benchmark of how long you can hold for. Have a 2-3 minute rest. Repeat 4 times total. Now, if these are very easy for you, change them into push-ups, handstand push-ups, as follows. Okay, now the second exercise is going to be very similar to the first, but we're going to approach the tree or the wall at home the opposite direction, okay? So when you kick into the tree, as I just did, you're going to do more your upper shoulders and a little bit of rear. When you do the reverse position into the tree, you're going to do a bit more front shoulders. So same thing. If you're at a level you can't do handstand push-ups, just hold as long as you can in this position. Get a friend, someone to help you to get to this position if you need, and have them spot you throughout the duration in case you get stuck and can't get down safely. So if you're a beginner, always have a spotter helping you with these exercises. So the reason I like doing it with a tree for this exercise is it's much easier to get yourself down. If you find you're doing a rep and you're stuck, instead of falling onto your back, you can fall to the side because the tree has the space. So I'll give a demonstration. So for this one, if you're a beginner, just do as hold as long as you can, 3-4 times again, like the first exercise. If you're intermediate, do as many reps as you can for handstand push-ups. Right to the ground, straight up. And then jump off when you're finished. Okay, so now that's a lot of our front shoulders. So now we're gonna do side shoulders. So follow me and we're gonna go down into a side plank position. Okay, now we want to get our feet off the ground. Now if you're struggling, you need your calves onto the ground as a beginning starting point, that's okay, but aim to have your whole body off the ground. Okay, now this is for our left shoulder, so we're going to hold up as much as we can, and then we're going to come down as low as we can, really getting a good squeeze in the shoulder, and then up. That's 1. Right down as low as we can. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now these are pretty tough, so do as many as you can. If you can only do 4 or 5, that's a great workout. If you can only do 1 or 2, that's fine. But to make it easier, if you can only do 1 or 2 and you want to get a few more reps, have your knees to the ground as follows. So again, like the first couple of exercises, do these as maximum many as you can, just like the handstands, for as long as you can, or as many reps as you can if you're doing the push-ups, and then take 2 to 3 minute rest in between each set. So now we're going to do pike push-ups. Now handstand push-ups are far more effective, but they are difficult. So if you found the first couple of exercises you couldn't do, that's fine. Focus more on pike push-ups. So I'll show you how to do these. We're going to be in a pike position like this, and we're really going to come down so the front of our shoulders facing into the ground, okay? And come up. Now this is kind of like the beginner stage of a handstand. So it's a much easier version of a handstand push-up because you're only using probably 1/3 of your body weight instead of your full body weight with a handstand. But it's a great starting point. Even if you've done handstands, you've done the side raises, add this in when you've got a bit of fatigue, because it'll still be quite challenging and you'll be getting a lot of gains from this exercise. Now the 5th and final exercise, we're going to go find a bench or anything that's around waist height that we can hold on to. So let's go find one around the park now. Okay, so the final exercise we're going to do is head bangers. So find something that's about waist height, and I'll show you how to do this. This is going to do our rear delts and our traps. So we're going to come here, start your head a little bit above the bar. You're going to come right down, right up. A bit. Now with these, I would recommend 10 to 12 per set. Try to do 40, 50 total. So if you can do 10, 4 sets of 10 is fine. You can do 12 to 15, maybe 3 or 4 sets is good too. So I hope you enjoyed the workout. Let me know what you think. It's a great body weight workout for shoulders. Add in extra sets. If some of them are too easy, take them out, make the harder ones, do a few extra sets of the harder ones. Or if they're too hard, do more of the pikes, do more of the holds. Remember, isometrics is where you're doing exercises with no movement, but there's resistance. So they're great workouts too. Handstands, any hold is an isometrics. They're a great workout. So we'll see you next time for another video.